Good day everyone. 2023 marks my third year with the Tamron 70-28mm f2.8, hence this video is a long-term review. I'd like to start by saying that this is an amazing lens. Although most people find that it's quite short on the long end, but for me that 17-28mm focal range is very usable. Well, I guess Tamron had just kept it up to 28mm, so as just to make it the right size. There's actually plenty of options if you're looking for a wide to ultra-wide zoom lens for your Sony camera. There goes this crowd favorite, the Sony GM 16-35mm and 12-24mm at both f2.8 and the Sigma 14-24mm f2.8 DG-DN-ART. Likewise, these f4 lenses, the Sony's 12-24mm and the new 16-35mm power zoom lens. And of course, Tamron's very own 20-40mm f2.8 III RXD. Compared to this lens, I do prefer the ultra-wide end compared to the wide end. It is so easy to use this one for a dramatic type of landscapes. I always carry this lens with me during travel, and it's always giving me these very good results. And this 28mm, it actually looks very good as well. Composition is very well balanced, not too wide and not too tight. So 3 years. This lens still looks good. No loose rubber, no dust, few small smudges here and there, but that's part of normal wear and tear. And just to mention, I also use this one for some video projects and it just works fine. It balances well with the Sony a7 III and the Scion Weeble S gimbal. But then of course, things will not always be perfect. Others might hate it because there's no other buttons. No problem for me because I can always change those directly from the camera. The way this lens also has this sort of internal open zooming effect, there is a tendency that dust might come inside the lens, but I haven't experienced those yet from my 3 years of usage. I also try to use lens protector, but I actually don't put it most of the time. Like for example, this 67mm from Hoya tends to produce flare from bright objects like lights or stars, so I just use the lens as is. Well, to be honest, I also came to a point where I wanted to sell this lens. It was during the time when I'm very keen to get the old Sony size 16-35mm f4 and also the new 16-35mm f4 PZ lens. But every time I see how light and sharp it is, I keep coming back to this lens. It also focuses really well, so thumbs up for that. I do highly recommend this, and if you happen to see someone selling it on a bargain price, please grab it. That's it. Thank you for getting this far. I'm going to end this video with some recent photos I took using this lens. Cheers!